Hello and welcome to NN Driven. Today we're going to run the DC Challenge route again, and I'll tell you about that as we get started. But first of all, to get started, we would normally go left here and around, but it's showing route contains closed roads, and it routed me this way. So we will let it reroute, and let's see, and just get going here. And so should be able to go here. It still struggles pulling out of these kind of just generic side parking streets here. It's going to do it. I didn't have to touch anything, but that's just, I think that's the lack of a front camera here. We're going to no turn on red, but that was yellow. Now we need to go all the way across here to get to the left turn lane. That does nicely. Good. Generally, I'm going to run this real time, but for red lights, I'm going to clip all that out just for time. All right, we can't see the light at all. Oh, interesting. That van was blocking the light. Probably would have, even though that went red, I think that's exactly what I would have done as well. All right, now we're just going to run around to the Memorial Bridge. I'll speed up any kind of these generic longer runs. All recent runs down 27 have done fine. I think, I don't usually go this route, so I think this is correct. Yes, this is correct. I hardly ever drive this route, so that was good. Okay, so we'll just zip around here. All recent runs down this road have been really good, so not expecting any anomalies on this little spur road here. Oh, we did go a different way. Okay, we ended up 395. That's interesting. Okay, well, it actually went a different way than I intended it to go. So we'll just let it go this way. We'll miss kind of the really difficult, one of the really difficult junctions, but that's okay. We'll see how it handles coming up to the Memorial Bridge from this direction. Okay, it's getting over here. It's got one more lane. This left turn coming up here is right before the bridge. There's no real exit lane. It just kind of exits. It's really awkward. All right, here we come. There's a left here. It just exits left. It's going to get it fine, slowing down fine. That's how you have to do that one, kind of a late break because there's no exit lane. We'll come down around the clover leaf here. And then we have to merge over almost immediately. No oncoming traffic. Now we're going to have to get over again. We've got a van barreling up on us here. Let's see what it does. We've got to be over on the left lane. We've got a van and then another car coming up right beside that. We should be able to get over now. Should be getting over. Yep, there it goes. And now we'll go up over to the Memorial Bridge and see how it handles that little roundabout coming from this direction. The last time I ran this route was all the way back in November on version 12.5.6.1. It kind of surprised me when I looked back recently. I thought I'd done it more recently. So I've not run it on version 13. And version 13 has actually been handling the city pretty well. I've had to make several drives into the city, and by and large, it just does it. This route is, of course, designed to go to much harder areas of the city. So we will see how it handles those situations as compared to just like get A to B kind of situations. All right, we're going to have to get over a lane. Oh, it shows us as having the merge. We're good, clear. We need to stay in the right lane here. And then we're going to scoot around. Okay, this should be okay. We don't have to stop. That's not a controlling stop sign for us. Good. That was fine. All right, for now, I'm going to come back here. And I've got to get rid of that waypoint. Okay, that looks good. Show you that. So now we're going to come down around this clover leaf, and that little junction right there is in a really difficult merge. There's no merge line, terrible sight lines, and the oncoming cars are moving pretty quickly. So we'll see how it does on this round. We're just going to come around. We got a right and then a right. I'll come right around the... All right, so first up here we have a pedestrian crossing. We've got a bunch of emergency vehicles up here. I don't think that'll interact with us. All right, so we've got a lot of traffic waiting to get down, so we'll be stop and go. That'll help the situation. I'll just fast forward through this and see. Oh, interesting. It's seeing that stop sign. We don't actually have to stop there for that. That is a mapping issue, I guess you would call it, because that stop sign is actually for the pedestrians, not us. All right, we got terrible sight lines here. You can see it did stop. It did give room. We got a car coming. It's really, even as a human being, I can hardly see there. That did that really well, pulled out in front of the Escalade in perfectly fine condition. Okay. Now we're going to go up and around here to the Rock Creek Parkway. I'll probably be able to fast forward through a bunch of this, but let's just see how it handles these initial reactions here. We have a bicyclist waiting to cross. There's no crosswalk there. It didn't react to that, didn't stop. It was not necessary for him to stop. Okay, that is not where I intended to go. I intended to go to the left there. Interesting that it went this way. See what it does here. I'm not sure what this route will do for us. Oh, interesting. Okay, this is fine. There are often a lot of different ways to get to different places in DC. So this took me a different way than expected here, but this is fine. It's registering as 25-mile-an-hour speed limit. I've got it set at 40% over, so it was hitting at 35. Here it goes to 40, so it should speed up here a little bit, hopefully. Interestingly enough, not everyone is going much faster, which is a little surprising to me. I think if we were being passed by others, it would pull it forward a little bit. But this is fine. I don't have a problem with it. We're not being run over. This doesn't last very long anyway. Okay. Oh my gosh. Human drivers. Okay. Now it's our turn. Okay. No turn on right till 6 in the morning. So we can turn right here. And then we're going to turn right again up here. Okay, we have a green arrow still, even though that light, the main light turned red. All right, up the Rock Creek we'll go here for a little bit. Not too far, but I'll just fast forward this because it's been doing Rock Creek Parkway fine. All right, we're about at our turnoff here. FSD handled Rock Creek Parkway flawlessly. It maintained flow of traffic, just natural the whole way through. No weird movements, no weird interactions. This is a difficult exit up here. We do not have to stop. We have right of way all the way through here. So we need to just keep moving. Excellent. Very good. That's exactly what we needed to do there. We stay left here. Still, we have right of way. All right, we come up to this right turn up here is a no right turn on red. I don't think we're going to be able to test it because we are in a long line here. And then it looks like we'll get the green. Unfortunately, we won't be able to test the no right on red, most likely. Oh, we will. Okay, still can't, I don't know that we'll be able to slide through once they go up. All right, slides through, very nice, very nicely done. You know, oh, we still have a green light here, so it saw that, it kept moving, excellent. All right, see what it does here. We can be in either lane. It's going to go for the left lane. That's what I would have done as well. Perfect. Going to have lots of red lights here, so I'll clip all those out. All right, come back to real time for this for now. We have a left turn. Last time I was through here, there was a big farmer's market that was just a royal mess. FSD was generally able to navigate around it. We had one disengagement, just, or I had to, intervention, I think, because I had to push it through a bunch of pedestrians. Okay, we've got the left here. Never sure what I'm going to encounter down here. Totally fine. Now we're in the intersection. Now we head to the right here. This is where I had to intervene last time with lots of traffic. We've got pedestrian on the bicycle. Now we're clear. Just, oh, beautiful. It just keeps moving so smoothly. Now we get down into some really tight roads down in here. We'll see how things go. This is one way. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay. Someone on the side of the road here should be able to just keep moving. They're just doing their thing. Okay. Toyota's turn, then our turn. Perfect. Oh my. Oh. All right, they are not gonna wait. Oh, oh man. Okay, we all come to a stop. Yep, he's doing this. Okay, all right, I will take that. Very slow, very comfortable. Made sure that everyone was comfortable there. I'll totally take that. Very nicely done. A plus. I'm gonna go up here, get rid of the waypoint. Oh, What's it doing here? Oh, it's backing up. It's never backed up before. Oh, oh. Holy cow. It's never backed itself out of a corner like that before. Wow. This is a no turn on red sign. It's okay. So, all right, now we're going to make a right here. It's being cautious around these two bicyclists that are running right up against traffic there. All good here. Okay, we're going to make the right up there. Not sure what this Nissan is doing. Okay, we got flashing red for pedestrians. Everyone's going through, and FSD slowly kept moving forward. Excellent. All previous runs through here, FSD really got kind of struggled. These roads get really narrow in here. Very comfortable over the speed hump. Okay. Good here. It's really being cautious. I totally am fine with that. We have a bicyclist right behind us. What is he going to do? Is he going to stay with us? It looks like he's going to stay behind us. Pedestrian going very slowly here. The bicyclist is on our right beside us now. He's going to go or not going to go. Okay. Honda jumps out. Still got the bicyclist right beside us. Very narrow up here with this water truck or sewage truck, whatever it is. I think we can get through though. The bicyclist is just remaining very nice over the speed hump. Also very good. We have this Honda wanting to come in front of us. Bicyclist still behind us. It's scooched over there. That's good. We're going to go forward. We can't with the pedestrians crosswalking right in front of us. Now we got a pickup truck that's part of the construction. We had to wait to see what he was going to do. Perfectly handled. The bicyclist was remaining behind us. He has exited. I'm going to pull that down. Get rid of this next waypoint. Okay. Okay. Yeah, flashing yellow saying, oh, it just hesitated there, but that's fine. Humans do that all the time. 15 miles per hour while flashing. Okay, it stayed at 20, so hard to tell for sure, but that was fine. It was compliant with that. Whether it okay, we need to be in the right lane. It's just pulling over to the right lane. Perfectly done. Through. We got a couple more traffic lights here before we get to our crazy intersection. All right, we're gonna angle up to the right and then we can turn left onto Connecticut Avenue. I've never gotten through this intersection cleanly. Okay, this is not going to work there. Let's see what it does here. Actually, it should have went up there. I got it. Yep. So it should have went all the way up there. What's it going to do here? It can't do this. No, you can't do that. Don't do it. Okay, that's a disengagement for, I'd call that a mapping issue, because where it needed to be was up at this intersection right here so that it can turn left. All right, I'll see if it can get itself squared away here. Okay, I should have let it go around that car, but didn't know what these guys were doing. We now need to get turned around here. Right, horrible sight lines here. This truck is blocking all views, so you just gotta pull out. Perfectly done. Should be our turn now. Go ahead. Oh, that was interesting. Oh, it swings nice and wide there to make sure it could make that turn. Oh, now we end up right back at the construction. So I think we can get out. All right, keep going. He's giving you the room. All right. So now here we have some flaggers telling us to stop. All right. He said go ahead. So I'm going to slide out. I broke out because it didn't look like it was going to respond to him, treating that just as a normal stop sign. All right, it wasn't aggressive enough there. The guy gave us just a little glimpse of a hole, and FSD did not take it. So FSD just cost us a fair bit of time there. I'm going to just push through there. Just pushed out in front of the bus. All right, get rid of that waypoint. Okay, here we're coming up to DuPont Circle. And we have to be in the far right lane here. Otherwise, you go down under. It did get in the far right lane. I don't know if that was because of the waypoint. A little hard to know, but we are, in the past, it's ended up going down, trying to go down under. Okay, here we come. Let's see, we can keep going here. We have right away. Right, we're going to stop. We really had right away there. We probably should have kept moving. But FSD is extremely careful around people. Okay, it's going to push through there, though. That was good. Okay, it's always struggled with DuPont Circle here with all the traffic lights and what traffic light is controlling what part of the road. So we'll see how it does here. Lots of traffic today. That'll probably help us. Okay, we got flashing yellow. So now we can go when it's safe to go. We can be kind of in any of these lanes. We want to be more left, perfect. I think we want to stay left here, if I recall correctly. It's never done that before. It's always been in the outer lanes. I believe this is correct. Okay, we got green here. Now, where do we go? We want to be going off to the right here. It says both lanes can do it. Wow. Okay, that's okay, perfectly done. That Toyota got more aggressive than he needed to be. Wow, holy cow, that was a huge improvement over all previous runs through DuPont Circle. Big, 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 big improvement. Hard to describe how it just did what it needed to do, but that has certainly not been able to do that in the past. Okay, she's waving us on. It's okay, it's not reacting to us waving her on, waving us on. So that's an intervention. I use the throttle to proceed. All right. Oh, gave him a little room to come on over. Perfectly done. Courteous driver. FSD being a courteous driver. Here we're just kind of going to go straight through. I believe 2 of the 3 lanes go through, or all 3 lanes. Looks like all 3 lanes go through. Perfect. We're in the straight. Oh, actually only 2 of them go through. And we were in the correct lane for that. Right, I'm not quite sure why it's feeling like it needs to be over a lane. It really doesn't. No harm, no foul, but it is indicative of still a ghost in the system or part of the training where there are times where it's just adamant. It's like, I have to be in the other lane. And that was a good example of it. This is 2 lanes all the way through, and it just like, nope, I've got to be over a lane here no matter what. All right, we do need to be over in the right lane. Previous versions didn't get over. It is getting over now. That's good. That's exactly what we wanted to do. There's not much room up here, and you can really get caught out. Okay, so up here, we actually need to make this immediate right and then immediate left, and there are pylons and lane control devices in here. So you immediately got to get over like 3 lanes to make it. You can see here how had we not already been over in the right lane, that it would have been very, very difficult to get over. There's actually, it looks like this Ford might be trying to do that. The center lane is straight only. All right, we got a fire truck coming up on our left here. We're going to push forward, unclear where they are going or what they want to do. That's good. They're going straight through. We need to go all the way across. It looks like it's going to do it. Very nice. Oh, perfect. It knew exactly what it wanted to do, and it did it. It didn't dally. It knew exactly what it wanted to do. That's a much better improvement. That's a big improvement over previous versions. Very well handled there. I think it was the right thing to do with the emergency vehicle as well. Okay, that's more human drivers there. Just screw it. Well, I won't use the word I was thinking of, but screw everyone else. I'm just going to barrel through. We need to get over. Oh, we have a Waymo behind us. We have a Waymo behind us. That's they're testing in town. How about that? We're now going to go right. No, don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Okay, we are. That's the right correct action, but we need to wait until after that black van. Perfect. Just slides right on through there. Perfectly done. Okay. Yep. Correct action to wait for these two pedestrians. Another pedestrian. Another one. Scooching forward. You got the idea. I love it. That's actually very human. Like, okay, I'm only going to wait so long before I go here. That was perfect. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, is he real? What's he? Oh, man. Okay, then. Handled perfectly. Okay, just real quick there. Very nice that it actually got out of the left lane. Others can come by if they want to be more aggressive. Was not expecting it to actually change lanes there, but that was really nice. Okay, not quite sure why it's sort of putting the blinker on and off. Again, we are turning right up front there. This is just a bit too early for it. You can see that it's kind of like freaking out. I'll just kind of keep turning it off to send a signal back that now's not the right time. I'm not going to count that as an intervention. Really, just there's nothing intrinsically wrong with having the blinker on right now. I like that it just got into the center lane here. That's a far better place to be than right up against all the parked cars. All right, we'll run across the river now. Let's see how speed management happens on this bridge. Got a lane closure here. It handles that with a plume. Just seamless all the way through. Okay, I believe the speed limit, I don't know. There's just always a big difference between what speed limits say and what people drive around here. So the bridge is a good case study in that. Usually it's registered as 40, I see. There it goes up to 40. The car had already been above 36 in the 25 zone, consistent with other traffic. No, we don't want to do that, I don't think. Oh, there you go. I'm so confused there. Yep, I guess this is correct. Oh yeah, that goes just straight out to 66. Again, it increasingly knows better than I do. I don't drive this, I don't come across that bridge all the time over here. Okay, we're going to exit up here. Iwo Jima is right on our left. We're going to come up and around and get back down so we can get onto Route 1. Okay, this is a fairly blind, difficult turn. I'm going to get ready for this to get rid of the waypoint. Okay, it's our turn now. Clear on the right, clear on the left. Set here. Hopefully it'll just take the left here. Perfect. Now we're just making our way back again through to our starting point. We have a difficult merge here, no sight lines, and no merge area. So we're going to watch that lower left corner. It has better sight lines than I do, for sure. Nice and comfortable and cautious, yet aggressive enough to move. Perfectly done. I'm just going to let it route us back, even though it's not exactly how I wanted to go back. But since it had marked it as closed before, we're going to assume it's closed due to construction. All right, it just, this aggressive driver, it just let off a little bit, gave a little more room, and just moves along. This whole set of intersections here really messed with FSD and autopilot for years and years and years. Now it handles this split fine. It goes around this S fine. Just perfect speed, comfortable, not slow, not fast. This is not a merge up here. We get this lane, so it needs to just keep moving. It does now. It never used to. It always used to freak out. It would see cars there or whatever. And now we're just nothing. All right, that was a little late. It certainly should have been over here already. No reason not to have been, but it adjusted and got done. All right, with that, the route is coming to a close, except for that one juncture. It did the whole route, really, just almost flawlessly. What a huge difference from previous versions.